Put a little weekend in your week. And by Hertz, where winners rent. We're at Mount Pleasant, Michigan, for the very important MAC Conference game this afternoon between the home team, the Chippewas of Central Michigan, and the Falcons of Bowling Green State University. The temperature as we approach game time is 38 degrees. Hi, everybody. I'm Bob Murphy. I'll call the play-by-play for ABC this afternoon. Ben Martin will be joining me as the expert analyst. We have an exciting afternoon of sports and football, beginning with our game here today in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. In just a few moments, we'll be going to New York and Dave Dials for an update on conference competition across the country and the new #1 team, Notre Dame. After our game, the Prudential College scoreboard, and the second game of our ABC doubleheader today, you'll be going out west. You'll see the big game there between the Trojans of Southern Cal and Stanford. So it is a big afternoon of college football, starting with our game right here at Perry Short Stadium. Taking a look at the MAC Conference, and they have an exciting conference record. Western Michigan on top in the conference. They have a big game today playing at Miami of Ohio down in Oxford. Western has won 6 and lost 1. Central Michigan is 5-2. That's the way the conference race shapes up right now. Ball State, Miami of Ohio, Kent State, Toledo, and Eastern Michigan in the second half of the conference. So the big games today are right here, and the game at Miami of Ohio involving Western Michigan. The marching Chippewas are standing by for the pregame program. We'll be coming back with a great deal more in just a moment. We're here at Mount Pleasant, Michigan, today's MAC game involving Central Michigan and Bowling Green. Now for an update on conference competition around the nation, let's go to New York and check in with Dave Dials. And our thanks to Dave Dials for the college football update. It's Central Michigan, the Chippewas, hosting Bowling Green, the Bowling Green State Falcons, here at Mount Pleasant, Michigan. And we'll be taking a close look at both of these football teams when we come back to talk about them in just one moment. Something more than a kicker. He's something of an athlete, too. And both teams, as we mentioned, do have an outstanding field goal kicker, John Spengler and Novo Bojojevic. So we've taken a look at both of the teams, so we'll be coming right back in just a moment.
I used to run through airports. Now I fly through them. With new Hertz #1 Express service, I fly non-stop from my plane to my car without stopping at the counter. If you ask for #1 Express when you make your reservation, your Ford or other fine car and contract will be waiting at the #1 Express booth. Once again, Hertz puts you in the driver's seat faster than anybody else.
Central Michigan University Marching Band and the presentation of the alma mater. The Central Michigan University Marching Chippewas in the band now with the crowd rising here at Perry Short Stadium will be presenting our national anthem. Now, ladies and gentlemen, to honor America, our national anthem. The marching band, the marching Chippewas from Central Michigan, will be approaching kickoff time, and we'll be coming right back in just a moment. In the series so far, Bowling Green has the lead, 9 games to 7, Ben. But over the last 4 meetings, it's been all Central Michigan. They've won the last 4.
And last year, a very impressive win, Central Michigan 24-0 over the Falcons. Of course, Central Michigan just came into this league in 1975, so they haven't played that many times in the last few years, but I think they'll be a regular feature from now on.
They play such good football, and it's such a very well-balanced conference. And one thing we should point out is how difficult Central Michigan has been to beat at home.
Yes, they have been. Well, they had that record going to 23 in a row, and most of them at home. They're very tough here. The students are up for the football game. It's a very tight stadium. The folks that are watching are pretty much right in the huddle as we are, and I think that adds to the excitement. And with 18 seniors playing their last game for Central Michigan, I think there'll be a lot of spirit on that football field. And of course, Bowling Green, the Falcons are coming back from a disastrous start, and they think they're a good football team too.
We're going to be hearing a roar any minute. Here's the roar now, and Bowling Green is coming on the field first. Coached by Denny Stoltz, as we mentioned earlier, they had a tough start. They lost their first 4. They are fired high. They've won 4 of their last 5. And here come the Chippewas. Here come the Chippewas of Coach Herb DeRomedy. Last year they were 10-0-1, and this year they've won 7 and lost only 2. And are they ever fired up, Ben?
I'd hate to be in that huddle right now. That's a big bunch of enthusiasm. That's what it's all about.
Be sure to stay tuned for NCAA college football with the Falcons of Bowling Green State University and the Chippewas of Central Michigan University after this word from your local station.
Tuesday, why is the great lover Fonz trying to break up Joni and Chachi's romance? Find out on the season premiere of Happy Days. Then will Carmine turn green with envy when he sees Shirley's new date? A hilarious encounter on Laverne and Shirley, Tuesday on ABC.